That it? Did it work?
I
Live?
believe we are live.
We're live. Cool.
Welcome back. This is our second stream, and we got a lot of very cool stuff to show off.
Yeah. It's been a really good week progress-wise. And there's a lot of like features and chunks in the game. Like it looks and feels a lot more like the game than when we were showing it off last week. So I think we're going to jump in and maybe just like play it competitively.
Yeah.
I'm in it to win it.
I'm not sure if this is set up.
Oh no, we're set up for sandbox. Maybe we could bump around in sandbox mode.
Yeah.
So this is split screen, and split screen is very easy to get started in Unity, and then just causes problems with everything else you try to do. That's my experience with split screen at present. Oh, I'm blue. Oh, that makes more sense. I thought I was the red guy. That's like a perennial problem. It's like forgetting who you are in a split screen game. Yeah, so jumping is a new feature. You can jump. Oh, maybe you can't jump. Oh yeah, we can jump. Look at that. I did that today. It's a little janky when you're running full speed. And you get this little slide along the ground. And maybe the goblins jump too high. I'm not really sure about that.
I think like a lot of that is from the animation. Yeah, I don't think it's
a perfect jumping animation.
I think
yeah.
So redo that.
I guess one of the things you'd notice is that there is no audio, and the current problem, one of the many split screen problems, is the fact that Unity out of the box only supports one audio listener in the scene, and there are a few assets that like do split screen multiple audio listeners for split screen. And I tried one out, but it wasn't really supported anymore, so I didn't really go with it. And I don't know. It's either we're going to write our own split screen solution, or we're just going to switch everything to 2D audio when we're in split screen and have like one audio listener somewhere. Yeah. And you won't get the vibrant soundscape, but you'll still get all the goblin screams that you want to have.
Depending on how much chaos happens, it... Oh, look at this.
You're dangling. Yeah, so I've noticed that too. Now that you can jump, like if you're close enough to the ground that it'll try to ground you,
it'll try to pull himself to the ground.
Yeah, it'll pull you down to the ground. Ah, darn it. It's really fun to jump. So I'm noticing that the like hop up bug is back a little bit sometimes. I think it's better, but I don't know if anybody's noticing when the goblin.
Yeah, let me just get get it set up so we could have chat on the bottom screen here.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I don't think anybody's here. We're all alone.
We're all alone, but
we are abandoned. That's okay.
Or somebody's lurking.
Someone's watching, not saying anything. They're bashful. What were we saying? Oh yeah. This puncher's new. Jumping's new. Puncher's new. Split screen isn't really new, but we're showing it off.
You kind of threw it back in today.
I did throw it back in today. It was always there, but there wasn't a setup specifically for it, and I made one of those today. My scene setups actually worked really, really well. So I'll show you how easy it is to switch this from a sandbox scene to a battle scene when we go into battle, and we could show off turn order. See, it just happened to me there. Well, sometimes when they get up a little bit higher, and I'm not really sure what's doing that. Oh, you're dead.
Did I just die?
Yeah, you're dead.
I really thought it. Oh,
you didn't die. You weren't actually dead.
Resurrection. I've got no health bar.
Yeah. So I think next week.
With me.
So I think next week a big. No, get up. Stop it. Ow. Oh, you did die this time.
Yeah,
for sure
time
you're
I
dead.
died,
for sure. Oh, I can't get away. All right, there we go. I hope you let go when you die. Oh yeah, you do. Okay. I thought of everything, you see.
Clearly knew that was gonna work.
Clearly that yeah. It's... Oh God! Oh God! He's got me in a headlock. I think I've died this time, actually. Oh, no, I'm good. Get away from you.
Yeah. So this is why we gotta support split screen.
This is why we gotta support split screen. Like, you know, you think about all of the different things you could do with the game. Like, I don't know. We talk about that all the time whenever we get together. It's just like, here's all the crazy ideas that, you know, if we have 10 years, maybe we'll get to them all. And you got to pick and choose your battles. But I think split screen is a battle I'm choosing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, I fixed the like, once you're grabbing something, I just put a simple check in so that you can't grab something else, like if you bump into it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And so now made, like, interacting when you have something grabbed with a cactus. Cactuses used to be like, well, you'd clearly grab the cactus instead.
What's up, Peaceful Potato?
Hey!
You're
How's it
no
going?
longer alone here.
Suplex move. Yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining us. We were talking about how split screen's kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, as much as it is, like, twice the work for a lot of things.
You could do...
It does feel core to what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, like, I've played a lot recently, like a lot of very good indie multiplayer games. I think I might have a bug where I'm not respawning.
Do you want me to come and save you?
I don't know if you could save me. There's 2 goblins here. There are 2 live blue goblins here, so something's gone very wrong.
I might also die. Or be dead already. I don't have a health bar.
Yeah, well, I never said it was bug-free. But yeah, there's just not a lot of games are kind of focused on a local multiplayer experience. Like, and that's the most fun I have with multiplayer. Yeah. Like, I find a lot of what exactly is the goal of the game?
Well, we could show
here,
that.
Yeah, we'll show it off. We were just bopping around in.
You will have to do this because I don't know.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we got our Unity hierarchy here. It's a little messy, but it's in here. So if you're looking here, it's our scene coordinator. It's a goblin scene coordinator because it's extending our old scene coordinator. And then initial scene setup, you go to that, and then you got all your setups under here. So I have a 2-player battle setup, and we'll show off the game. So drag it in here, and should work. It worked when I tried it at home. So yeah, this is the actual game. We're gonna have like a sandbox mode where you can bop around, but it's a turn-based physics game is kind of what we're trying to make. So
we'll have to turn off split screen.
Oh yeah, we'll have to turn off split screen. So you got to uncheck that split screen box, and uncheck single player, and hot seat. Scene allows hot seat. There you go.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Hello, LCH.
Hi. Welcome. There we go. There we go. Now we got 2. Yeah, the UI is very messy right now. But you're up first there. So like, let's take this seriously. Let's have a fight. So you can see there's 2 health bars for some reason in this build. But you can see that the yellow bar is draining as he takes collisions with the ground. So that's like your energy. It's like your stamina bar. So that's how much action you have. And any collision you take will deplete that. So you got to kind of do as much damage to the enemy team. Yeah, I spent a long time this week trying to figure out how to get the clubs swinging properly. And that IK jitter just got worse than it's hot seat. So I think I have your controller. Yeah, so we wanted a game you could play with like a bunch of people that pass one controller around. And, you know, it's a ragdoll physics thing. So I'm going to run over here. Currently, the clubs work, but they're very jittery. There's something up with the IK. It probably has to do with the solvers, the number of solvers iterations we do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I hope I killed the red guy at least.
See, it's extra not working because we're showing it to somebody.
Yeah,
It's like the double slit experiment. But you don't need clubs to take your turn in this game. You can
there's all
more
sorts
creative
of stuff you
than
can
that.
do. Just kind of wanted to show off the clubbing feature. I gotta figure out how to get rid of the jitter, but I do like how powerful they feel.
See, this is a valid maneuver on your turn.
You're not doing it right though.
I still got some stamina left there.
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
So my turn's not done. Maybe I'm gonna try to swing into him.
You probably would have just been better jumping at him, really. Alright, I'm gonna do some savage stuff here. Oh, I'm this guy here. I'm this guy right here. I wanna just like trounce you into the cactus, right? I should be able to do that. Ow.
You played yourself.
We're about... We want to be doing an early access with like a multiplayer minimum product in a year. We think we could get this...
Yeah, we're gunning for it.
What we have right now is we have a really good base for getting our physics to interact, like physics objects to interact with each other, and we have pretty good control over like how they connect. You know, some jank, some jank is acceptable, but really what we want to focus on is like sound design, get some really good quality sound effects in. Get some like camera effects, like cam shake, get slow motion effects in, like really get it feeling very juicy.
Yeah.
But we're shooting to have like anybody in the Discord who's hanging out. We're planning to do like a closed alpha, and we're hoping to do that by the end of June. I think we could have all the features in place and just without the polish by then. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I've had a lot of fun just playing local multiplayer games. Like we played through Heave Ho. We've played a ton of Stick Fight recently.
Stick Fight's
great. Heave Ho's wonderful. Ultimate Chicken Horse was pretty good. Played that for a while. I liked Unrailed. Overcooked was great. You know, like those kinds of experiences are I don't know. They're few and far between in this world of like online multiplayer games, and but like it's not like I wouldn't support online multiplayer if I could wave a magic wand and have it be easy to do. But also, I don't play that many online multiplayer games, so I don't really want to make one.
I feel like that's something we would do maybe if we had a budget, but we don't.
Oh, thanks, Potato. Yeah, it's pretty far away. It's not like something you can have tomorrow. But it might be something you can play at the end of June. We want somebody to be playing it who isn't us by the end of June.
Yeah, we're hoping to put it out to about 200 people through Discord.
Yeah. So this is working. You might be the only goblin left now.
I am,
so
yeah.
like, there's no system to check for victory. Like, so you win, I guess. You win the game.
Win that one.
You win the game.
Let's try it again.
All right. Let's do it again.
But seriously this time.
Yeah.
Go first. Yeah, so it's a little buggy at the moment, and that's just because we're kind of pushing features this week.
Yeah.
It's like, bugs be damned. We want to get turn order in. We want some jumping. And we'll fix the bugs next week. It's kind of been our approach.
We'll fix some of the bugs next week. I don't think you ever fix all of the bugs when you're doing game dev.
No.
Get out of here.
Especially not when you're...
That probably did more to me than it did to you, honestly. I had the health bars working so well too, and now here, that's you. That's you.
Yeah, it's cool you joined us for the stream, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's it. It's fun and goofy. It's fun and goofy. It's got goblins. It's a janky ragdoll physics game. Yeah. Honestly, like, I worked in a job that was very serious in security, and I don't think I handled it very well, because it was like we were dealing with really big contracts, and like there were real stakes, and I needed something that didn't have any stakes. Like if I don't write a good line of code in my silly goblin game, nobody dies.
Except that goblin.
Except that goblin. But like nobody is harmed. The goblins have a good time with it. Yeah, I want something that's fun and lighthearted. For sure is a major goal.
What is that code doing?
I don't know. And I also don't know why it gets stuck between turn orders. But like there's another bug to figure out. You want to try with this map one more time?
Let's try this again.
Yeah. I want to show off the spinners and the punchers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I was looking at the punchers that you threw together, and I really like them. Like I like the design here. I'll go over to it. I'll go check it out. This is another new feature. It came in this week.
Yeah.
This
These
is
are gonna
Joel's.
automatically fire eventually. I just haven't added that yet.
It is automatically firing now. You mean like
when you walk
it'll
in front of it?
detect you?
Yeah.
Oh. Ow. I'm wasting my time. My whole turn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna bump into it, and this time we're really gonna appreciate its beauty. Like you like attention to detail. You got like the little gear on the side, too.
Yeah, I do my best to make it like a believable mechanism. Obviously, it's
awesome.
Made by goblins, but
it's awesome.
And I wanted also a way to differentiate an automatically firing one, and some are gonna have levers as well. So I thought having these gears on the side. That's like the automatic loading mechanism.
Oh. You have the impulse multiplier turned way up on this thing, eh?
Yeah. It's also pins.
It's unpins puppets.
Yeah. Just.
I lost my whole turn to that. So yeah, right now we're kind of working on our. Yeah. I don't know if that's a scope that we'd be able to put in the game. But the fact that it's all just made with Unity, I think a lot about like having mod support.
Yeah, Steam Workshop would be so awesome.
Steam Workshop, yeah, exactly. Steam Workshop mod support would be really cool. There are some things that we're gonna have to figure out to be able to do that. So like the core of our ragdoll physics is provided by an asset, a Unity asset called Root Motion Puppet Master. It is incredibly cool.
Really cool.
So we talked about it a bit in the last dev stream, but just like to kind of quickly go into it here. It's trying to match an animated target, but all of the pieces of the goblin are physically simulated in the physics space. But so you just like get your animations in like a normal workflow, and then you kind of map this puppet master over top, and you can like adjust the pin weights that are the forces that are holding the muscles in place. But yeah, all that's to say that like part of the mod support problem to solve would be how to provide like access to the code you need without providing access to stuff I don't actually own and I'm just licensing from somebody.
Right.
Because the other thing is like we're also using Gaia procedural worlds to do the terrain generation. That's kind of it though.
Yeah.
Like the rest of the assets Joel made, I think, right? And all the animations right now, except for the run, we are making using motion capture, which is
yeah, we
lots
got
of
a
fun.
motion capture suit,
Yeah,
which it was an investment, but
saved a lot of time so far.
saved a lot of time, and also like the quality of the animations is much higher.
I think I'm gonna turn off the IK after physics that I added because I don't like this jitter, and sometimes it just makes it not work at all.
Is
I'm
that
noticing.
easy to do?
Yes.
Do you want to do it now?
Yeah, I want to do it now. I want to do it right now because I think it's that easy to do. Oh.
Take the wheel.
All right. You have to entertain our guests here, then, because I gotta focus.
Yeah, totally. I feel like we are gonna have to build some map making tools just for us to like make the levels.
Yeah.
So it's not totally off the table. It'd definitely be something we do like after
I'm thinking like
after we've got the content of the game in.
Just what you're describing sounds like I don't know if you played Time Splitters 3 ever. I have big nostalgia for Time Splitters 3. It had like a whole map maker in it, and you could like set up mission modes in the map maker, like defend the points. There's a bunch of different objectives, and it's I think there's a mod project right now to bring Time Splitters 1, 2, and 3 back in like a fan remaster. I don't know what the progress is on that, but
Time
that was
Splitters is rad, man.
it is rad. such a good game, such a great sense of humor. Lots of couch party games do seem to have some sort of like level editor or level design tool. One of the things we talked about at one point, and this is just like another one of those things to add to the list of ideas, but was to have like the stuff in the level, like if we're looking at the scene view here, like the stuff in the level would be, you could swap it out. So like this is a cactus patch right now, but maybe it's a TNT field. So this part of the map could be like a TNT field, and all these cactuses would be TNT barrels. You can put TNT barrels over here, and you could put like cactuses over here, and then like maybe over here you could put like some punchers or some like big spikes or something. So like it wouldn't be full customization.
Yeah.
But we did talk about a system for that, just to like give the maps more variety, so that we can have more stuff going on.
Yeah, our grand vision is to sort of have
What was I doing?
a campaign
getting
that would
distracted.
take you through multiple levels, and you'd also be revisiting levels for different fights. So it'd be nice to have a system that would let us bring variety to the maps. It's not always the same.
Okay, I remember what I'm doing. We're going into our goblin. It's always worth it to show off the goblin just for a second. So here he is. He's a big, huge hierarchy. He's a very, very involved game object.
Yeah, he must have like 150 pieces on him.
Oh yeah, he's a lot. More if you count all like animations and stuff that aren't specifically explicitly game objects.
Yeah.
What am I looking for here? We are going
The IK.
to fix the IK. Excellent. Thank you. Where is it? So somebody recommended in the Discord, recommended JetBrains instead of Rider, I guess. JetBrains Rider instead of Visual Studio as an IDE. And I've been looking into it, and its Unity integration features are like, you can like go through and you can step through frame by frame in your code inside the development environment.
That's pretty wild.
We're gonna have more weapons. They're just gonna be kind of kicking around. There's gonna be more than one. So the club was kind of like a test. I think we have a pretty good system where we can like easily change how the goblin operates depending on what he's using. So it should let us put in more items. And we have so many ideas for items. It's absurd. It's easy to come up with great ideas for goblin items.
In our first proof of concept, we had the club. You could throw rocks and you could throw bombs. So we're trying to get there with the second version because we kind of built it from the ground up.
Currently, my plan tomorrow is to get rocks in, even if they're buggy as anything.
I'm really excited to see that animation, man.
Rocks in, yeah.
Because it turned out really awesome.
That's your best animation? I haven't even looked at it. I don't even know what it looks like.
Really awesome.
Wait, so here. Why can't I go... Your development environment is set up very differently than mine. How can I see all the references? Find all the references.
Very rarely script.
Oh no, start IK after physics. Find all references. What do you mean there's no references? That's not true.
Yeah, and I do think we'd stagger the items so you'd see, like you wouldn't get bombs.
This is how we're doing it. This is how we're doing it. That doesn't do anything anymore. And this function doesn't do anything.
When in doubt, comment out.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Let's see if that fixed it. And I'll stop messing around with the code because it's not the most entertaining stuff to do on a stream. And we got a whole nother map. I want to show off the other map.
Oh yeah.
How to set up.
Totally.
After this. Yeah. The bombs were a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to get that back in.
So one of my issues with our alpha, which like if you really want to, it's in the Discord posted somewhere. You can find it on itch if you search "Watch Out for Goblins."
Maybe we should pin that after this stream.
Yeah, I probably should pin it. It's not this.
Yeah, it's very different.
It's very different. But
lot less ragdoll stuff.
It's playable if you want to like an idea of kind of like what we're going for. See, so that was a lot better, I think, already. Yeah. But there is an issue where, sometimes I maybe shouldn't mess with things. Yeah, see, that's much better. That's much better. They're still jumping. They're still jumping sometimes. Yeah, so like one of the things that was going on was like it had. Can you not move? Huh. What was up with that? What was up with that? I had something to say, but it's gone. It's gone now. Oh yeah, it was the bombs. So one of the things we were doing in the alpha that we have out there is like when the bombs explode, it just like gets a circle radius and then it pushes everything away with like an invisible force. So things at the edge of the blast get the same force as things like close to the center of the blast. And I'd really like a system that like the collider expands and pushes things away consistently while they're inside it. I think it'd give you a lot more realistic kind of like acceleration. But yeah, this week we were talking about items. This week, the item that popped into my head that I really, really, really want now is a balloon. So you can like hold it up above your head and then you could jump and you could hold down the trigger to inflate the balloon and it's just lighter than air. So you'd jump in a direction and then you'd inflate your balloon and you'd float. And then if you let go of the trigger, it would deflate. And I think it'd be such a fun traversal thing. And I honestly, I don't think it'd be hard to add at all. I think it would be easier to add than... Can I rotate this? No, not yet, eh?
Not yet.
But we're going to be able to rotate this.
Yeah, I feel like you should be able to rotate that. For sure.
Yeah, you can't even grab it right now.
No, it's not hittable.
It's not a hittable. Not a hittable. But that is. This thing always unpins?
Yeah.
It only... that was great. That was great. Are you fighting?
I'm fighting here.
Oh man, I just wasted my turn.
You squandered your
I just wasted my
opportunity.
turn. I'm too used to just bopping around.
You gotta get your game face back on.
Yeah, elbow drop would be really cool. Elbow drop. Just be another animation you could blend to.
Yeah.
Like you do a ground check when the goblin's falling, and then you could blend to like
if there's a goblin underneath.
yeah,
them.
blend to some WWE moves. For sure, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
One thing I want is like you might notice that the goblins speed up when they're going downhill, and slow down when they're going uphill. So there's like a bit of a momentum system. And one thing I want is like when you start going, you have to run downhill to get it going. But once you hit a certain speed, like maybe the camera pulls in, you put some motion blur on the edges. And when you're in that mode, if there's another goblin in your way, then you just like, it would blend to like a shoulder check where you really blat them out of the way. Yeah. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Because right now you kind of have to grab onto them, and that hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. You kind of have to grab onto them and like pull them off balance. Oh, and they can pull you down too when they go to stand up. Yeah, so maybe we talk about our 3 pillars. We got kind of three things we figure are like the core design of the game. And one is that it's creative physics, turn-based strategy, right? We want like you should have a lot of options on your turn for like what you do,
Yeah.
and it shouldn't necessarily be we're not building it around being fair. We're building around being funny. Like that's more important than being fair.
Yeah.
To us. The second one, that everyone's having a good time. So like it's lighthearted, it's fun, like we talked about before. But like the goblins are having fun. They like fighting.
This is their jam.
Yeah, this is their jam. They're in their element. They live charmed lives of violence. Like enjoyable violence. And then we really just want to dial up that goblin energy.
Yeah, we want to infuse everything with like just the flavor of goblins.
Yeah.
It's in the game. It's got a reek of goblins.
Yeah, there's so many ways that like a goblin can be. And I'm realizing, honestly, since we started like showing this game off and like putting it out there on the internet, that like I've always liked goblins, but I didn't realize that a lot of people really, really like goblins. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, gang beasts. Gang beasts is a good touchstone.
For sure.
I'm not trying to fight you anymore, Joel. I'm not. I'm just not.
Yeah, we want the decisions you make to be creative decisions. So sort of, you could think of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild's really good for like that.
There's many ways to take out a camp, and like
There's lots of options.
You could make plans that have multiple steps.
Oh, this is you.
And sort of have that Rube Goldberg machine go off. And if you're lucky, then it goes off right.
Yeah. I still I like the idea of having a big Rube Goldberg machine. Like actually, that you have to like run down the mountain and keep it going. Yeah, so like when we created the alpha that's out there, and then we started working on a much better system to interact with Puppet Master to get like just better ragdolls in general. So that started in like December, and I'm really happy with how far it's come and how stable it is for all the moving parts that are currently in here. But the game started telling us that like it didn't want to be as rigid because we just started spending hours jumping around our playground, ragdolling the goblins around. So
yeah, I think initially we were making a strategy game that had some ragdoll physics, whereas now we're making a ragdoll physics game that has some strategy.
Yeah, there was kind of a shift for sure
that was a
in
big shift.
how we were thinking about it.
Because you know, you got to recognize what is the interesting part of what you're doing.
Yeah.
And follow that.
It's been a like just this experience with game dev has been a lot of fun for both for like how to get things to look like go to sleep for sure.
Rest
Thanks
well,
for
my
thanks
friend.
for coming in, dropping
Thanks for
in.
dropping in.
Yeah, thank you. It means a lot that people seem interested. And
Yeah, hope to see you in the
support.
Discord too, man.
Yeah. We'll keep you posted. Woo! He put some spice on that. Put some spice on that for sure.
These are the bugs that you don't gotta fix that.
You don't have to fix that one. That's not a bug. It's a feature. Not a bug. It's a feature. Yeah, I don't know why I was bothering trying to fix the only problem with doing the club like this, and I really like it, is that it's super unreliable. Like sometimes you get a great hit, and sometimes you get nothing.
Oh, I've frozen.
No, really? Hey, is it the controller though?
Oh, it very well could be.
Because it doesn't. There is a bug. I don't know how I did it. I did it once, but I managed to get 2 goblins activated at the same time, both reading input off the same controls. So I would move the blue guy on like one side of the map, and I'd see the red guy like doing the same thing on the other side. Except they were mirrored because like they were getting the camera. I don't really know exactly why, but they were getting. They should have been getting their forward direction from the position of the active camera, which was on the blue guy. And anyway,
That's wild.
yeah, you know, in Super Mario 3D World, where there's that like multiplication where you can like double Mario by getting the cherries. It was kind of like that.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that, and I thought like a dream if we got like the world where you're walking around, and you have your gang and they try to follow you. Like they just try to follow you, and like if they fall off things, maybe they like come in with a balloon and hi, just Eric's. Hey yo, as you say.
I was trying.
What's good?
Like Pikmin, but with ragdoll goblins.
Yeah, like
Maybe you
Pikmin,
could
but with
throw them too.
You can just huck them through the air.
Hello, Justerics.
Yeah.
Thanks for dropping in.
We're gonna show off map 2. This is the map that is pushing the limits in terms of my PC's frame rate.
What's
at
going
least.
on up there?
I don't know. It looked like a bunch of cactus bursts. Do you like the colors I've chosen for the teams on this map?
They're vibrant.
They're vibrant, beautiful goblin-y boys. All right, this is serious time where we're actually competing.
Actually, the first time I loaded up this scene, I thought his skirt was missing a texture.
Oh yeah, because I chose the missing texture purple.
Yeah.
It's not. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. That's not how I want it to go. That's not how I want it to go at all. Okay, skipping that. I'm not gonna get in the cactus. I'm not gonna go in the cactus. We're gonna just rip this fence out. All right.
It's a little like Worms in that it's turn-based and you're trying to take out the other team. But it's got much more of a free flow framework now, so you can take multiple actions on your turn. It all depends on this yellow bar at the bottom,
which I just ran out of. There's 2 yellow bars right now because the UI is a bit buggy in this build. Yeah, so that yellow bar like represents your stamina. Originally we wanted it to be a lot more like Worms. We even had a turn timer in it at one point. But this is better because it wanted to be a ragdoll physics game.
Definitely borrow some ideas from Worms though.
A little guy enjoyer.
Enhance.
Goblin guy? Enhance.
Enhance. Oh no.
I'll have to look at it after. I can't see it. You're stuck. You're stuck. Oh no. Oh no. He's having a real bad time. He's really trying hard to stand up.
He's gonna yak.
You're very, very slowly taking damage. So figuring out how to, like, both how to have things like this happen sometimes because they're very funny, but also not to lock up the game to the point you have to restart it, because I think that's what we're gonna have to do.
I think
he is very slowly taking damage. He will die. He will sit here.
He's gonna get out.
He's gonna get out. Oh, nice. Oh man, I've had Saturday nights like that too, for sure.
Most of them since we started working on this.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
These fences are really tripping me up.
Yeah,
which is good.
I played around. For some reason, one of your. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So when I had the IK on, I turned it off just in this section here. There was like some extra inverse kinematics happening to help that club run through smooth, but it was making them really jittery. But I think the club was more consistent with the IK. It was much more consistent.
There's a middle ground.
Yeah. It's just going to take a different solution because, yeah.
Don't know.
Yeah, I want to get more, some more IK stuff in. They don't have a look IK on right now. They just kind of look around all over the place. All right. Okay, we're going to start this thing up. You're all on the other side, eh? The other one's already started up? We already started it up?
I do like how the fences impede your path.
Get out of the way.
Like, you gotta remove them.
You gotta remove them. You gotta remove them. Look, I got my arm stuck behind my back.
Chicken arm.
Here, I can get it out of there. Okay. All right, so I can go under this thing, I think, if I'm fast. Right? I'm fast and I go with it. Go. Oh, man. I feel like a pro.
Rip knobby knee number 14.
I feel like a pro. All right, we're going. Oh, I didn't make it. Why is it looking at him?
This guy's got the priority camera.
That guy's got the priority camera. I don't know quite what's going on there, but I guess that's for the next.
You're going right into the juice, my friend.
Yeah. So
oh, no.
They're all knobby knee right now, but someday I'm gonna make a random goblin name generator. If you're in the Discord, there's that big list of goblin names. And I just want people to throw whatever goblin names they want in there. And I'm going to scrub it all up, and I'm going to break them into buckets, and I'm going to write a random generator, because I think that'd be...
So excited.
I think it'd just be a lot of fun. I don't think there's quite enough names in there yet, but if you want to help out, that'd be great. Because everybody who is contributing there, and maybe you have, I'm not sure.
Maybe we could do like
everybody who is contributing on there is on point, and I love it, and I'm so happy that people understand the assignment immediately. You don't even have to tell them. Yeah, it's great. It's perfect.
The fences are causing them some grief.
I played with the fence settings today. I increased their impulse a little bit. So yeah, it was a bad change. It was a bad change. I thought it was better, but it wasn't good. Well, actually, the impulse is working now.
Yeah.
Which is part of it. Oh, what? Really wants to camera this guy here. All right, let's try again. Let's try again.
It's not quite playable yet because you can't get through a full round without bugs, but we're very close.
we're pretty close. I think, what day is it today? There's like 2 weeks left in April?
Yeah.
2 weeks left in April? I think by the end of April, I want it to like kick you back to the main menu kind of thing. Like, and you could
have
do
a
the,
game
you
structure.
can do the whole, have the whole game structure in place. Have a menu, have our settings screen, be able to change some options, maybe do some graphics settings. Man, this bridge specifically is really rough, eh? The rest of the bridges you don't have trouble with. This bridge, trouble, big trouble time. All right, he made it up. He made it up. He's good. He's good.
Up the bit rate for our next stream.
Oh yeah. Is that an easy thing to do?
I don't know.
We're kind of new to this whole streaming thing. Audio bitrate. Video bitrate. Maybe you have to redo it.
Let's try it.
All right. Well, we upped the bitrate now.
By 1,000.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
I don't know what a good bitrate is, a bad bitrate, but yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Good tip.
Schnozzo. Schnozzo is a great goblin name. Exactly. Everyone understands the assignment. You know it's a goblin name. It sounds like a goblin name. Ooh, obstacle course would be great.
Yeah, a race would be. I do want to fill the game with that kind of mini game.
So at one point,
energy.
Yeah, at one point when we were working on like the active ragdolls, we were asking ourselves like, hey, are we still making a turn-based thing at all? Like, is this just a ragdoll game? But like, I don't know. The turn-based thing feels unique. Like no one else has made that, but people have made great versions of the ragdoll platformer before.
Yeah,
so
we have Fall Guys and.
Yeah, but we do have split screen, so you can like compete head to head, and we could have an obstacle course, drunken obstacle course race.
Yeah, I think stuff like that we should totally add as like bonus levels or mini games.
Yeah, basically since day one, before we really even had an idea what the game looked like or anything, I wanted a goblin on a toboggan, so. Having like a big snowy mountain to toboggan down is definitely gonna happen
in like 4 years.
In like 4 years, or sooner.
Yeah, well, we don't have to have snow to have a toboggan.
Yeah, these fences are really causing troubles today. All right, I gotta find.
I
one
do
of your
like
guys.
that.
I gotta take this seriously.
They get in your way though.
I think we switched teams. Did we switch teams?
I have no idea.
Something's going on with the split screen camera in this not the split screen camera, the clear shot camera in this map specifically.
Maybe it's just got a low priority.
So one of the things I think I need to do, I don't think it could be esports because then it'd have to be online. They don't do that. Are Smash Brothers tournaments held in person? I think they're online these days too, right?
Well,
we managed
people
to
still
figure
play
out the
Melee.
People still play Melee.
Yeah.
And that wasn't online at all.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right, esports to the top, to the top, to the top. There was something I was saying. All right.
I wish I could help you.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
I have ADHD too.
Yeah.
And it's all gone now.
I'm reading a book about that actually. Very interesting.
The I can't remember the name of it.
It's called Scattered Minds. But yeah. Most of them are in person. That's good. All right, I want to get this started. I want to start this thing. So like one of the things I think we're going to have to do next week maybe is really just tweak settings. Like sit down and tweak settings until they feel right.
Think about
like,
these spinners that
some
can really
things
help.
unpin you too much. Like this thing unpins me a bit more than it should probably.
These are just using the spinner settings because I
Okay.
didn't set up something for them.
And the spinners kind of have to be like that should be enough to get it going. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah. Well, I killed myself.
But you struck a cool pose.
So that's fine. I think purple wins. Pink wins here. I wanted to jump into it. It's doing that little hop.
He did.
I think if you practiced anything 16 hours a day, you'd get worse at it. That's just my thinking. Like, anything you want to do and be good at, if you do it for 16 hours a day, you'll end up bad.
There's a sweet spot, and it's well below 16 hours.
But
Whoa. Is this smoke in the camera? What's happening here?
yeah, no, something's going on for sure. I think the camera's getting impulse. Like, we have a cam shakes listener set up, and the camera's getting impulse and shaking around. But it's only happening on this map, so maybe the cameras in the object pooler are different cameras. Then I don't know, really. But I haven't noticed it happening on the other map at all. Just here.
That's really weird.
It is really weird. Oh yeah, see? You hit it well. You hit it well. Sometimes you don't hit it well, and sometimes you do. And I don't really know how to make the club more consistent without drastic changes. But I do think I need to do some drastic changes. Oh, you shut it down.
That's it. Party's
shut it
over.
down.
Nighty night.
He's dead. You killed him, Jim. He's dead, Jim. Guess is the... Oh, you're dead too.
Is that a wipe?
Yeah. It's looking like there's no one left on the map, and there's no system to check for that yet. So that's over. That's over. You want to sandbox this map?
Does it have a sandbox?
It does.
setup?
It does have a sandbox setup. Do you remember how?
Yes.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
I'm gonna.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how doing the setups like that.
Yeah.
The one thing I think might make it even better is if we
Oh, we get different loincloth colors too.
yeah, well, it's different gangs in the setup.
I see.
I'm going to the top. Come to the top and we'll wrestle. We'll play King of the Hill. If I can get up. Yeah. You're gonna have to jump.
King of the Hill would be a great game mode.
You're gonna have to jump. Oh, it'd be great to play with All right, sumo. We'll sumo wrestle.
Oh no.
You're gonna have some trouble getting up that bridge. So my plan for the bridges is to turn them into hittable hittable bridges or something, like using the same scripts we got. But then they'll be like walkable objects, and then instead of getting the ground normal like with a raycast, they'll just give the goblin their ground normal, and I think it would end that like transitioning from one to the next issue. Oh, ow, 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 ow! You ran out of stamina, my friend.
No.
Oh, you're going.
Brutal.
Oh, I fell off too.
No, I was green, right?
Oh, you were green?
I was green.
Oh, you're still green. I was never yellow. I was never green. Not for a second.
They were never green.
Oh, man. I don't know how I got up there then. I have no idea. So, yeah. The other thing is with the IK, with the IK after physics, I think goblins can be warm, can show warmth to each other at times. I think that's possible. Maybe
as
they
a
do
trick.
it as a trick. Nice little hug, and then throw him off the cliff, toss him into the cactus pit. Oh, I fell. Oh. Oh, I ran out of stamina. No. No. No, don't hurt me. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Split screen does make me think that these goblins are like best buds,
Oh.
just having a time.
Oh. 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 We dropped some frames. And
Did another goblin come? Oh,
well, we spawned a lot of goblins here. Like, way too many. Well, we died, is what happened. And it spawned new goblins. But I don't know why it spawned, like, 5 of them. When it should only spawn 1. I'm not sure about that. But the frame rate of the whole game does not like it.
This is too many goblins.
There are too many goblins. There are too many goblins.
Which is going to be the name of the sequel.
Too many goblins? Oh,
Watch
yeah.
out for too many goblins.
Yeah, I think I died again and just spawned like 6 more guys. I don't know why it's spawning like 6 guys instead of 1. We only need 1. But it's really like you have a very, very nice computer and it was struggling.
This is too many goblins. At least we know what we're capable of, you know.
We're not like it's capable. It's not it's not fun.
It's funny.
More goblins. It seems to be getting worse every time we kill one. It spawns like 4 or 5. Look how many of them there are. Look at all these guys. Look at all these gobbly boys.
I would really like to do some different goblin models at some point.
Oh yeah. Yeah, these guys are good, but
Basically haven't done any sculpting since I sculpted this goblin, so it'd be nice to get back into that.
you could just do it. You could just do it anytime. Kind of at this point, like, you've got a bunch of assets that are ready to go that I haven't implemented into the game yet. So
That's true.
You're not a bottleneck on development. I am at this point.
So, Buckethead or?
Yeah, maybe if you want to do a Buckethead.
I think Warpaint would have a very high return on investment.
Thanks, Just Eric's. I think it looks pretty good.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
There's no way you're gonna beat me.
I am.
Yeah.
All right.
I know the secret strategy.
What?
You gotta go backwards. You gotta go sideways. No.
Get down. Oh man, yeah. It actually, when you're doing split screen with somebody, it does feel a lot like Gang Beasts. Like a lot like Gang Beasts for sure. Oh, if you don't get up. That's the other thing, and like, it's like I think it'd be easy to fix. But the camera's pulling like way in. So I think what's happening is like when the target on the camera gets close to the ground, maybe we need to both die at the same time to spawn all the goblins. Maybe that's what causes the bug. The goblin spawning bug.
I do really want to figure out what's going on there.
Ow. I got a club. Watch out. Yeah, we've talked about how to figure out how to do Warpaint, because I think that'd be a pretty easy way to like differentiate them.
You totally just need to pop another texture on them.
Yeah.
'Cause things could run through materials. I didn't realize that.
Get away from me.
Oh,
I killed you, and we spawned an absurd number of goblins, and I am stuck in my targeter, but I don't have the club anymore, which I didn't even think that was possible, to be honest. So we got some bugs. I can hardly move. I can hardly walk. He's looking real sketchy. This guy.
That's a big trauma.
That's capital T trauma.
Oh.
I like this for a pushing animation though. Like he looks really good. Looks like he's working really okay. I think it'll go back to normal now. Hey, no, it didn't go back to normal. What's wrong with my arms?
Become a different. He's focused.
Yeah, his arms stopped animating, so that's funny. Like I could still grab things. I could do all the stuff, but just like his arms, his layer, the layer is locked or something. I don't know. Also, we managed to get a whole bunch of goblins on the scene. Piercings might be easy too, actually.
Yeah.
Piercings might be easy. I think one of the things I'm like. Now that I'm working on a game like consistently on one project, I'm starting. People pull me out of the air. I'm starting to think about not just about like what would be cool, but like what would be cool and not too difficult. What would be cool and only take an afternoon, as opposed to what would be cool and take 2 months. Because everything that's cool that you see took 2 months at least. At this point, and now I want cool stuff that's easy. I want bang for my buck.
I do feel like adding those customization stuff will go a real long way to making them feel like different guys.
Yeah, it would for sure. Even I don't think the size feature is on.
That didn't take
right now.
Should we do it again?
Yeah, it was pretty easy to add on to, eh?
Totally.
Yeah. I don't think it took. I don't think we saved or pushed our changes from last week. But even just like once you get their skin tone and their size, like somewhere down the line, it'd be really cool if you could like make your goblin gang and you could give them a little name and you could like make a little war banner that would appear on their loincloths. And I want a toga option for like the more civilized goblins wear togas.
I'm gonna push this a little bit because why not?
You want to have some really wild size variations in our goblins?
Oh yeah, I did the trailer for Backfire Purgatory.
You do video editing? You make trailers?
That's a very good line of work to be into because it's a hard thing to do.
It is a hard thing to do.
That trailer took me a lot longer than I care to admit.
Joel also made Backfire.
Yes, this is my flagship.
That's his that's his game.
I want to know if I'm bigger than you.
I don't think you're bigger than me. You're gonna have to come to the top though to find out. That's where you find out. I'm definitely big. Like I'm a really big I've got a really big goblin with our size randomizer. He's pretty huge, but he can't stand up. So maybe that's something that happens when you're big. You get your head stuck in a fence and you can't stand up anymore.
That's why I don't work out.
I'm the bigger goblin.
Yeah, you are.
I might be too big. Like it might be impossible to be at this size of goblin. Like he's really big.
Let go, man.
Get out of here. Oh yeah, he's absurdly large, my goblin. How come I got bumped more than you? Oh, you're dead. That's why. That's why.
I like that it just gives me one of these goblins. It doesn't spawn a new one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. So it's like a marketing program, or are you doing a like film or video editing? All of it's really cool. Just creative pursuits are really cool. And we got so many options, you know,
Yeah.
for like how you can be creative and like what you can do and what you can specialize in.
Definitely like my line of interest for a while was video production and editing and stuff. So it's come in handy.
Yeah, I got it to happen again. I
The goblins.
I summoned the whole gang, but now they're all different sizes, and there you go.
Just a little boy.
Nice. Look at them all.
It's not slowing down terribly.
No, it seems more stable than the last time we did this, which is really weird. Because, like, you think it'd be just as bad. The clear shot camera gets really confused when there's a bunch of gate goblins in, you can see. Very confused camera.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
I've got stuck in the clubbing animation.
There's something about marketing where marketing lets you sell, like, you need to have a good product, but you don't need to have a good product if you have enough marketing. And even if you have a good product, if you don't have enough marketing, you can't sell it.
Yeah.
So, like,
it's
absolutely crucial to any endeavor, anywhere, forever.
Can you come save me?
Until we figure out, you know, a way to live without money, which, you know, probably won't happen for a couple 100 years. Yeah, sure. I'll come save you. Where are you?
I'm like one stuck clubbing like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Whoa. What happened?
An explosion of goblins.
Man. So sometimes I worry we'll have to, like, switch to one of the other physics engines. Like the NVIDIA physics engine, so we could run some of the physics through the GPU. Or maybe we're just going to have to be really careful with, like, how much stuff we put in
in at one time.
The
only thing that's really troubles anything is the goblins.
Yeah, well, they're really complicated.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of moving parts, and, like, they're all trying to get to the pin weights. And
I'm sure if you sunk your teeth into it, you could optimize pretty well.
Yeah, optimizing isn't what I want to do, though.
No.
You don't optimize till you have a game.
Absolutely.
Friend of mine who's been doing software development for 10 years told me not to worry about it because it probably won't be a problem because computers are run on fairy magic these days.
Until someone launches the goblin bomb.
Yeah, until someone launches the goblin bomb. Yeah. Marketing is pretty critical, for sure.
I don't know if I'm a great marketer, but I also have an interesting product to market. So
no, let's go back to
Dirt Pit?
No, back to a battle. Let's have a proper battle.
Okay.
Let's have a proper battle. What time is it anyway? 8:11? Let's have a proper battle to cap off this stream.
Sounds good.
Because I've run out of things to say about this build, pretty much. But I do wanna have a real fight. You grab the battle setup,
Yes.
setup, 2 teams, and you drag it in there, and that's it. Oh no, yeah, you go to Scene Allows Hot Seat. If you don't check Scene Allows Hot Seat, I think it might let you take that controller. But if not, it'll take whatever controller starts, and that is mine because I. Oh no, it's yours. Oh darn. Oh darn.
Okay.
All right, this is real. This is real, very serious time. We're not going to get distracted and just run into traps.
Yes.
Why are those bouncy? Why are they bouncy on this map and not on the other one?
Something inexplicable.
Yep, that is how it goes.
Holding a club is a hazard right now.
Yeah, no, it's actually been wild, just Eric's. It's been like there was like Joel put out one Reddit post that did really well on like the Unity 3D subreddit, and then since then like a bunch of people, like the 60 people or so, have popped into the Discord, and like a bunch of likes on TikTok, few of, like the short TikTok videos of, and yeah, it's pretty cool to see people like engaging with it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
Very inspiring to us, and just the fact that we're live streaming and there's people watching.
Yeah.
Actually kind of a weird feeling.
Means a lot to have people here. People can't really do anything unless like they're supported by someone somewhere. Nobody's ever achieved anything on their own.
Totally.
Well, I didn't do very well. I couldn't go through that fence, so I guess I'm just a sitting duck now. You can like ram me into that cactus or do whatever.
Oh no.
Who's the best? The best, just like generally the best?
I think I'm better at goblins. So.
Better at this game in particular? I guess we're gonna find out right now. That's what this is for. It's for all the beans. Although I don't think either of us have had great turns. We've mostly caused some issues.
Well, the thing is, on your turn you don't take damage, so.
I thought more philosophically the best. Well, on your turn you do take damage. I'm going. All right. I feel like I can hit you with this sack ball, right? But I feel like it's...
Yeah, once we get the arm swing on the right trigger.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. I died. Okay, I'm 2 goblins down. I'm definitely not the best.
Yeah.
That's my last goblin right there. So, you could just kill him. I think you did?
Yeah, he did.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, no. Not the best. Not the best at all.
I'd like to... Maybe I'll get you an animation for that.
For what?
It's like a casual arm swing on right trigger with whatever you're holding.
That'd be really easy, Dad.
Yeah.
Like absurdly easy. It'd take an hour, under an hour, and it would just,
It would add so much. You'd be able to kind of like throw things around, I think.
Yeah, because you could push it and then release the button kind of thing.
Would be a skill check, but...
Yeah. Well, purple team won. The game's actually over. Joel's just junking around now. Because I don't have a victory check in place. So that's my goal, I guess. If I'm on this stream and I'm setting a goal, like next stream, where do I want to be? Where do we want to be by next Thursday? Maybe that's how we'll close off these dev streams from here on out.
I'd like to work on that puncher, getting it fully implemented so it automatically hits you and has the right settings so it feels good.
Yeah. Part of that is I think we're going to have to do some work on the settings in general.
And if we could get the throw in as well.
I have to dive back into our hittable setups one more time. I've done it like 4 times now. But I have to go and I have to make some major changes to how the piece settings are getting passed out. Because right now they're just objects, like standard objects. But I'd like to put them in descriptable objects so that we can like, first you could swap references on the fly while the game is running. But you could also, they could get set up more easily. No, I don't think Warpaint's happening this week. Warpaint might not happen this year. But really, I want to get. I'd like to be able to go from a menu to the game by next week. Maybe that's too ambitious. I don't know.
I think we should focus on getting our core
game working.
Yeah, rocks, bombs.
Yeah.
Rocks and a casual arm swing with whatever you're holding.
Okay, rocks, bombs, and a casual arm swing with whatever you're holding. maybe some piece settings. Stretch goal, get all of our sound effects in instead of just like the limited sound effects we got.
Yeah.
Because we got someone reached out to you on TikTok to like
Yeah.
do some voice work, and he gave us a bunch of goblin voices that are way better than these ones. That,
No, he's
that were just us screaming into the mic.
Very talented voice actor, so it'd be awesome to get that stuff in.
Yeah, I'd like to get that in.
And we just
show
like
that
have
off.
it waiting around. So.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's the ground must be bouncy here, right? Like there's a physics material on the ground on this map that's not on the other map that makes the ground bouncy.
Yeah, there must be.
You gotta kill your last guy here. And the game won't end. It'll just keep going. But that's that. Nice. Good hits.
Stress testing.
You're trying to break it? Trying to break it? You seem to have more pin weight for some reason in the club mode. It shouldn't really be. It's because you're not moving as fast, right?
Yeah.
It's you're not moving as fast, you can't take the same hits. Like if you sprint right into a cactus, they'll launch you.
Yeah, for real.
They're much more reliable than the cactuses used to be when they were adding mystery force. Oh man,
What's your handle on Discord, man?
it's just Eric's, isn't it? Isn't it the same?
Is it the same?
I sort of recognize, like I can't make out what the picture is, but I sort of recognize it.
It's a little guy.
In the Discord chat. I don't want to have anybody do work on this project if I can't pay them.
Yes.
Because people need to get paid for the work they do. Yeah. Yeah, we're wrapping up here too. Thank you for joining us. It's awesome. It's awesome. But yeah, I wanna pay people for the work they do for sure. He's a good little guy. Have a great night. Sleep well.
Yeah. Rest well, my friend. See you next week if you join us.
I think that's what we're gonna do too. We're gonna sign off.
Yes.
You gotta kill this goblin first though.
I've been trying, man. He's resilient.
Maybe he's immortal? He must be almost dead then. You know what you need to do is you need to just go and jump into those spinners a few times because they do absurd amount of damage. Just Eric's. 170. Cool. That's it. It's over. No, you're alive. You're still alive.
I don't think this goblin can die.
Can't. He's got a health bar. He has to have a health bar. I'm gonna go to scene view and find out. Yeah.
Is he dead?
He might be.
I think he's dead.
He might be. Yeah. Yeah,
So,
well,
in conclusion, I'm the best.
yeah. Are the best. Thank you for joining us, and that's like it's a very nice offer. But like, I don't know. We live in a world where people have to get paid for the work they do. And yeah, people shouldn't do stuff for experience, and you shouldn't do stuff for experience. If you're good at something, get paid for it.
Truth.
Absolutely. Yeah. Have a great night, everybody. Thank
God
you.
bless. Godspeed.
Thank you for joining us.
See you next time.